Mga ka-jamshot, ihinto ko muna ang aking parapol. Babalitaan ko na lang ulit kayo kapag nagparapol na lang ulit ako. Marami pong salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagtangkilik.
Okay, that boom feels like a little much. You win every time.
Dominant force.
Well, then maybe winning should feel like less of an event.
Every time feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo, y'all up for some doubles?
Hey, yo, Lula, no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why you say that?
Okay.
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Because everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Yo, I told you I was bad at this game. Now I'm starting to live up to it. All right.
I don't act like that.
It's because you're new. You'll change.
Wait, you act like that, right?
Not yet, but apparently it's fate. But who am I to argue with fate?
Oh, come on, man.
Doing that.
Yes.
All right, look. Serious.
Big game coming up, boys. First game, right? You nervous?
Yeah. College is a new game. It's a big step, but my dad taught me to respect it.
Oh, Ellie, hey, we gotta get to practice.
Oh, that's because I was winning. You wanted to walk out like that?
What's your name?
Junior. Hey, what if we win this next game and me and you do something together?
And if you lose?
Then we don't.
Text me after your game.
So when's the wedding?
You was just scared to say so. Ellie.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's time for college basketball, and we have an exciting matchup on the way. And tonight we've got the Michigan State Spartans playing against the Florida Gators. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Junior from deep. Here's Lawson, and it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's all you.
Now Hayward.
Get to him. Downstream.
Pass to McLeod.
Right here.
Outside, Mills. Lambert. Back to Mills. Right side, Lambert. Lawson with the block. One of the big strengths of this Michigan State team is their coaching staff. They've been around for a long time and are still as sharp as ever.
And the staff does a great job connecting with their players. They form relationships that really extend beyond just their time in school. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Pass to McLeod. Back to Lambert. Shoots over Lawson. Michigan State, no good that time either. Here's Florida. Thompson on the wing. Diaz. Here's Junior. The offensive rebound. Lawson, shot's good.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's McLeod. Back to Hayward to halt the run. Hits it from three-point range.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
That's tipped. Here's McLeod. Hayward with the bucket.
Talk about a fearless approach and mindset. Hayward is not the tallest guy on the court, but that doesn't mean he'll shy away from the interior. The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
The drive by Junior. Harvey grabs the board. The Spartans trailing. Outside, Mills. Pass to Lambert. Buries it down low.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And here's Junior. He's guarded by Hayward. And it's Junior missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Both teams will make substitutions. And it's blocked by Harvey.
Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
The Gators trailing. Junior outside. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Lambert. Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida, those were the first two championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
Pass to Diaz. To the inside. Here's Junior. Again, Junior missing.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Out to the right wing. Parked down low that time. He got hit with the 3-second call. The Spartans leading. And you guys, Junior being named a starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
Junior up top. Pass to Mercer. And stolen by Lambert. To the middle. Hayward. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Inside. Here's Junior. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses, and he'll shoot two. And the foul called on the Michigan State Spartans. These are his first free throws of the game.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Outside, Hayward. Kelly.
You got him. Get outside. Get outside. Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Mills.
Double down. Shot. Ball out. Box out. I got it. Corner, Phil. I got you. Here we go. Get it going.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
You know, Michigan State has been absolutely dominant in Big Ten play. And, you know, it pains me as a Buckeye to admit that, but that's real talk. I mean, they have been superb and really one of the top programs in the nation for the last 20 years or so.
Fires for three. Hayward's shot is off.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Diaz. That puts them in the lead.
And the defender is all over Diaz here, but the Florida guard just buckles down and forces his way through.
Outside, Mills. It's Kelly on the wing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Gators ahead. They lead by 1. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
Well, honestly, a bit of a disappointment. You hear the buzz on this kid, and maybe we're expecting too much. What do you think?
Well, it's clear he's capable of playing much better. Still, plenty of game left. We'll see if he's able to get his game back on track.
Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
On the wing, Mills. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to McLeod. Here's Lambert. Here's McLeod. Defended by Diaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Hayward. From beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, good decision makers usually find success in the catch and shoot game, and I love the quick thinking of Hayward there.
Junior. He's guarded by Hayward. Junior no good. And here are the Spartans now. Pass to Harvey. Launches a 3. Lawson with the rebound. And he's going for the oop here.
And with how strong the program is, you know the Spartans have a couple of titles. Won it all in 79 and 2000. Honestly surprised they haven't come away with more with the success this school has had.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Outside, Hayward. McLeod. Back to Hayward.
Stay out here.
Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Hayward deciphering the defense that time with a strong understanding of the opponent's tendencies. He's able to slice and dice them.
And the Spartan.
Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, watch. Go over.
Webb, defended by Palmer. Pass to Kelly. Bush. Here's Weber. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Fisher. Junior high post to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
There isn't going to be any shortage of hustle on the break from Junior. First chance he gets, he's going to bust it down the court and convert for the team.
And guys, foul trouble might be a key that we look back on in this game. Being in the single bonus at this point in the half could be costly.
And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program Seems like a good switch for him.
It's Red Thompson on the wing. Again, Florida.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The Spartans leading, and you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football sooner.
And you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. The nuance of the game will just come with time, but this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue-chip prospect.
Here's Junior. That falls. Nice feed that time from Red Thompson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Back to Kelly. Pass to Mills. Outside Lambert. Here's McLeod. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Kelly with the steal. And the foul called on Junior. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Single bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for the first of the 1-and-1 opportunity.
And a freshman out of California, guard Red Thompson, not a major recruit by most listings, but he can play. Another solid young option for this team.
And Thompson a bit flighty on the court, or at least that's the scouting report. But which freshman players aren't like that?
You know, the coaching staff sees something in him, and they might be on to something here. You look at Thompson, they were very excited to add him to the list of incoming freshmen. I think he'll be a big part of what this program does and becomes the next couple of years.
Back to Hayward. McLeod, he's covered by Thompson. Right side, Lambert shoots over Lawson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, it was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Yeah, it was a complete brick city in that first, but they've turned it around here in a big way.
That one goes. Count it.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside, Mills. McLeod. Pass to Harvey. Let's go from 3. The rebound by Diaz. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. That one on Hayward. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more. Second free throw, no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The kick out to Hayward. Buries it from long range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Pass to Lambert. Outside, Mills. Here's McLeod. He's covered by Thompson. Here's McLeod. Lambert with it, covered by Junior. It's stolen by Red Thompson. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And they pick up 2.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Hey, watch left, watch left.
Lawson comes with the double team. Over to the left wing. Here's McLeod. He's covered by Thompson.
Go over.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayward. Mills. Here's Lambert.
Ball.
Lawson with the rebound.
Ball. 71.
Diaz from outside. That shot missing. And so it's the Spartans taking care of business here in this one.
You know, it was a subpar performance, and maybe it did cost his team. And I think Junior's got to be frustrated that he couldn't do more to help his team out.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue it's a setback in his progress, but let's have some perspective. It's one game, and he's got many more ahead of him.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
All right, that's not a good start. Junior, when we don't win, the pressure ratchets up and the questions start to creep in.
What do you mean?
From the media, from the fans, and most importantly, from the guys in this locker room. Respect is earned, and our coaching staff is expecting you to become a leader on this team. That's why we brought you in.
Yeah, I get it, Coach, no question. There was one loss. We're going to come together.
Listen, this team is going to go as far as you can take us. I'm going to need you to own that.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Yo, what did Coach have to say?
I don't like this feeling, Red.
Look, you keep spitting out numbers like you did tonight, and you ain't gonna like where your draft status is heading either.
Man, we just got to win, that's it.
So I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better as a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son.
Good to see you, dude.
Respect. Thanks, man. Look, your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you with everything I got, but you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your talents. You got to show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
All right, I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.
Mga ka-jam shot, hanggang dito na lang ang video ko. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod ko pang video. Keep safe and God bless.